On this episode, we're going to take an in-depth look at how Axel Disasi fits into the Unai Emery system. Welcome, Axel Disasi, to Aston Villa. Hello, welcome back to Up the Villa. If you are new around here, make sure you are subscribing, smash the like button. Let's welcome Disasi in with 1,000 likes to the Up the Villa fan channel, and comment your thoughts in the comment section down below. So I'm buzzing about this one, guys. The cavalry is arriving, and Disasi is a welcome addition to Aston Villa. He's going to add and be able to unlock our defence and hopefully keep the back door shut, which has been a bit of a problem for Villa this season. But when the news broke of Disasi coming to Aston Villa, I was pleased, happy, because Disasi has been a player that whenever I've seen him play for Chelsea, I've always thought that there's big characteristics there. There's a player there that can evolve and get better. And I've just been really impressed when I've seen him play. And I think a manager like Unai Emery will be able to unlock Disasi and get the best out of him. And I think the big thing about this one as well, Disasi has been wanting to come to Aston Villa from the start, and that is huge. So really excited. So let's delve in then and have a little look at where Disasi fits in to the Aston Villa and Unai Emery system. So Disasi can play in 3 positions across a back line. We know that Unai Emery really likes players that are versatile. So the first position that he can play, he played in a wing-back hybrid system under Pochettino. He was able to get forward. He was able to arrive into the box, and he got goals as well. The next option would be able to play on that right-hand side in the counter position. So we've got cover there. But the big one is he can play on that left-hand side. Now, we have to go back to when he was at Monaco to see him playing in Ligue 1. So we go to the 2021 season, and what you can see is that he played predominantly on that right-hand side, but he could play on the left-hand side as well. So this is vitally important that he can play across that back line. So those are some of the areas where I see him fitting in and suiting Aston Villa. But his big characteristics and his big attribute is that he can defend the box. He's a really good box defender. So inside his own box, he's able to clear, he's able to sense danger, he's able to have big recoveries, and he's good in the air, and he's good with the ball at his feet. He wins the duels as well. So these are all areas and aggression that Villa currently lack. And Disasi is going to be able to come in and add elements to his game that help and aid this Aston Villa team. If we go now and have a look at some of the big attributes that I've picked out on his game, and this is the first thing that I really like. So Disasi's starting position was here. The ball arrives into a central midfield area, and Disasi is able to run in, make that tackle, be aggressive. And this is something that I think we severely lack at Aston Villa. A player that just wants to win the ball. And it's vitally important that we have that aggression within this Aston Villa side. We've got some good defenders, but this element is something that I think we can all admit. A player that just wants to defend and be aggressive is an area that we've been lacking all season. So here we've got another image of Disasi with his recovery, getting in there, sensing danger. He started in this position. So note that they are 2 players that are closest to this player before Disasi got there. Disasi was where the X was. He sensed the danger and he thought, I'm taking the initiative within this scenario. And again, there are times within this season, and we can go to the West Ham goal at the back post where everybody's comfortable in their position, but nobody sensed the danger to go, do you know what? I'm going to move out my position and go and defend where needs defending. So he's comfortable at moving away from where he needs to be to actually go and deal with the danger, which is absolutely massive. Again, in and around the box, stepping out, making that tackle, being aggressive, getting hands-on with an attacking player is something that I really like from him as well. We've got other options here where he's able to just come in, leap in, just like the first image I showed you. He's travelled, he's been able to get there, he's been able to be aggressive, and again, really pleasing to see. Another scenario, same situation, be aggressive, win the ball, win your duels, win your battles, and I think that is good as well. Here we can see when he was playing for Chelsea, when he was playing on that right-hand side in that wing-back role, that he's able to step up and dribble with the ball. He's comfortable moving forward with the ball at his feet as well. We've got one here against Aston Villa where he's able to tackle Ramsey. He's coming from distance again, and he's able to retrieve, recover, make that tackle, and win the ball for Chelsea in this scenario. We've got another scenario where inside his own box, look who is the player that out of all of these defenders is the one that is stepping out, winning that tackle, and it is Disasi as well. We've got other scenarios where hopefully, now this is something that I've got to be honest, guys, frustrates the life out of me, is that our defenders rarely score goals. And Disasi, we can see here, this was when he was playing in that right back, wing back role for Chelsea. He's able to step up on the pitch and put this one away. We've got other ones where, again, arriving late inside the 6-yard box, it's Disasi, his hunger, his desire to win this ball and put it away. He can also play with the ball at his feet as well. He's played this really nice lofted pass in behind, so he is comfortable at playing with the ball. We've got him again here playing a crossfield ball over the top as well. So these are all elements of Disasi's game that improve Aston Villa. There's no two ways about it. He improves Aston Villa. So it's about getting the best out of him. But also what's good about him as well is that the harmony with him and the Chelsea squad, when he's been out of the team, he's always on the pitch. He's always talking to the Chelsea kids. He's always talking to the Chelsea players. He's got that harmony within the squad, and I think he's a good guy. And I think he's going to help this Aston Villa defence as well. And what's big for him as well, what an opportunity that he's got. He's not playing at Chelsea. He can come in at Villa. He's playing Champions League football. He can elevate his game, elevate his levels. If he improves and does well and gets back to the level that's required, then that only means that Villa will have done well as well, in my opinion. So, Disasi signing for Villa, I like it. It improves us. He's a better defender than Carlos, and he can play across that back line. So, I wish him all the best at Villa. Hopefully, he can back up the thoughts that I've got, because he's a player that I think will do well at Aston Villa as well. So, Villa fans, hopefully you've enjoyed this show. If you're buzzing about Disasi, make sure you hit the like button. Up the Villa.